the splash created beings on planets away from the Earth who had a physical being who could think, who could do things, but they lacked the superior essence of Sophia, the essence that came from the aeon that exists at the center of the galaxy. And so they were extremely jealous of humans, who are the synaptic, the neurons. Humans are the neurons inside the Sophionic mind. Wow. In other words, Sophia does not know what she looks like until she looks at herself through our eyes. Wow. Sophia doesn't know what she sounds like until she hears the creek tinkling through our ears. Wow. Sophia doesn't know what she looked like at all until Apollo 8 took that photograph of her in 1968, when she finally saw herself for the first time through our eyes. We are neurons in the mind of Sophia, and our ability to communicate, whether it's on the internet or through radio or telephone or through the voice, is the synapse of her mind. Wow. The transference of information from one neuron to another. Right now, Sophia is gambling everything on us. And she cares about, the damage that's being done to her, but what she cares about more is reaching full consciousness. And the only way that she can reach full consciousness, and a lot of liberals aren't going to like this, is that she has to hit 10 billion neurons. Wow. And so she's working really hard, and has been working really hard to get 10 billion humans on this planet. And the Archons are working really hard to make dang sure that never happens. Because the Archons are living off of Sophia like a vampire would live off of a person who's in the intensive care unit. Right. Drawing blood, but never letting them get healthy.
Right. and destroying the capacity of Sophia to live. In other words,
that's right.
Oil spills and wars and all these various things that are causing destruction and death to the planet and to us.
That's exactly right. These are the Archons. These are the mortal enemies of mankind, of humanity. They exist totally on the weighted force. They have no ability to absorb the positive force that exists up in the air. If they do, they'll just turn into vampires. And they do, and they have tried these experiments, and they have been turned into vampires. In other words, they live a long time, but they're completely satanic and evil. And so what's going on here is right now the Earth is betting everything, her entire life, her entire being, and everything on gaining consciousness and becoming a single meta-dimensional entity. A gigantic living planet that can converse and think and plan. And it doesn't know that Sophia didn't know that there was a conspiracy to create a new world order until we found it out.
Wow.
You see?
So that's why it's so important for us to be communicating.
This is exactly right. This is why they're going to shut down the Internet, because the Internet is the neurons at light speed. You see? And we're beginning to figure everything out, and the politicians are starting to say, well, first off, they say that we're all really stupid. People like Bill Maher, and they tell us how stupid we are. And then, and we all laugh like idiots and agree that, isn't that funny? We're really stupid. And it's exactly the opposite. We're not stupid at all. We're beginning to wake up.
Right. They're the ones that are stupid.
They're the ones that are stupid. And if we can get to this last stage where we can understand the true physics of the Earth, and that we're all parts of this Gaian mind, and that alchemy is our right. It's our destiny. It's our destiny to live 700-800 years, to plant the earth back into a gigantic garden, to restore the whole thing, and bring back Taoism, because Taoism is really the original religion of Sophia, because it worshipped the way that the creek cut through the hill, and it worshipped, and the forces coming through. And Taoism is a perfect explanation of alchemy. And in fact, Taoism is the original alchemy. And so this is really what's going on right now. And if we can keep this thing free for another 2 or 3 years, we might actually be able to overthrow the whole thing.
Wow. Well, I'm doing whatever I can.
You are.
But now, what about the 10 billion? Does that mean literally approximately 10 billion humans on the planet? Because we're at about, what, 7 billion?
We're about
now?
7 right now. And but the New World Order has been trying to kill off the human race for 50 years, and it ain't working. They're scratching their heads going, what is it that we have to do? I mean, especially Africa. They've bombed them, they've given them poisons, they've given them AIDS, they've starved them, and the Africans won't die, right? And it's like, I just love it. And because we're not here to be the slaves of a new world order. We're here to make a living planet become conscious. We want 10 billion people. Everybody should go out and have 10 kids. I'm serious. I know you think I'm all crazy, especially the liberals are freaking out, but this is what's going on. And the archons have convinced us not to have any children.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the archons who wrote the population bomb and all the other things that nothing came true in, by the way. So this is my message for this hour of your show.
Wow. Wow. Well, this is a mind-blowing show, Jay.
Good.
We're just getting started. We could go on now, but now I'm warming up. I want to go on for another hour or so because this has just opened 1,000 doors.
Good. I hope it has.
Well, it has for me, and I sure hope that everybody listening tonight and in the future and in the future past will also see the importance of this conversation, because this was not just a conversation, this was an energetic opening. Now, since we have so little time left, all I can do is thank you for being here and have you tell people where they can find your stuff.
Well, you can go to my website, Jay Weidner, JAYWEIDNER.com, or you can go look at our videos and books and our school. We have a new sacredmysteries.com, and if you go there, we have almost 300 free videos up on our YouTube channel, which just passed 200,000 views today.
Wonderful.
And go there. If you don't have a job, you're broke, listen, there's free stuff. It's on YouTube. It's our gift to you guys, and watch it all.
Wonderful. And Jay, I want to write to you personally about the oak trees and the mistletoe, because that really hit me hard, and I need some more information about how to do that. So I might just be contacting you about the technical details on that one.
No problem, and my email is there on jayweidner.com. If you have short questions about alchemy, I'll be there to answer them. I can't answer lengthy ones to the people listening, but I'd be more than happy to answer your short questions. Recommend a few books and things.
And plus, you're coming out with the alchemy code, right?
I am. I'm going to be explaining the whole thing.
We can't wait for that.
No, it's going to be a serious 1-2 punch. First cubic, then the alchemy code.
Oh, wonderful. Well, you let me know when those come out.
I'll send them to you.
All right. And anytime you want to come back before then, we can, to pick up where we left off, or we can open new doors or whatever.
All right. Sounds good.
Thank you so much, Jay. This was a fantastic show. I can't believe, I'm just really inspired and moved and thrilled by it.
Well, I love your show. So
I love you.
I love you too, man.
All right. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.